Dude, being single is freaking sucky and it's freaking hard.
Being chronically single at a young age will fuck you up. It will. And honestly, as you get older, it will continue to fuck you up.
I've been telling people like, I'm okay, I'm fine. I'm okay, I'm fine. But I'm frustrated.
Singleness is the craziest thing ever.
You are alone, and there's like nothing to really change that in this current moment.
I literally feel burnt out from being single.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Desktop Drop. Let's dive in.
Dude, being single is freaking sucky and it's freaking hard. Like, everybody's like, oh, but you're so young. And it's like, yeah, I know I have time, whatever. But it's like, dude, some days you just get sick of it. You're like, I have nobody to come home to. I have nobody to make plans with ever. I have nobody's freaking family to spend time with. Like, it's just freaking sucky. And then, I don't know, you guys. Like, honestly, most days I'm chill. I'm okay with, like, being single. But, like, some days you just get so sick of it. And you just feel so alone. And you're like, literally, where is this person that I'm supposed to spend, like, all of eternity with? Like, where are they? And it just gets hard, and you're like, are they even coming? Like, genuinely, I don't know. I don't know, and sometimes there's just no hope. And yeah, you know, just check on your single friends, because we're holding it together. And some people genuinely are, like, so happy being single, they don't even think about being with anybody else, and that is totally fine. I wish I was like that. And I don't think about my singleness every second of the day, but some days it's just so freaking hard to keep it together and act like I don't want that, because I want it so bad. So yeah, anyway.
The sad part is, millions of good men are asking that exact same question. They wanted love too, but after enough rejection, ghosting, and disappointment, many stopped chasing and started protecting their peace instead.
I've been telling people like, I'm okay, I'm fine. I'm okay, I'm fine. And I am. I'm okay, I'm fine. But I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because I'm like, when am I gonna meet the man that's just gonna get it right? When am I going to meet the guy that's just like, I'm ready, I want you, I'm going to do what I have to do to get you and to keep you? When? That's the frustrating part. And that's the stuff that makes you like, I don't want to date, I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to think about it, talk about it. That's the stuff that be frustrating. That's the part where you be like, no, I'm not okay. Like, I'm okay with that person and that situation and that outcome, but in the grand scheme of things, no, nobody ever feels okay that you have to like put yourself back out there, be vulnerable again, be back in the streets. I can't. I'm like,
She's frustrated about finding someone who's ready. The reality is, a lot of men are waiting for that same certainty before they commit. Nobody wants another cycle of wasted effort.
Singleness is the craziest thing ever, because how come us lover girls like you and me, we are so exhausted of giving our heart away to people that doesn't value it, that give it back to us broken into a million pieces. We are tired of being mistreated, misunderstood, misvalued. But at the same time, we're craving that deep connection that is going to last for a long time, that is going to last for a lifetime. That deep connection that we are going to make our family with. In the case that you crave that you want to make a family, you want to find the love of your life and make a family with them and live it happily ever after. We all know that nothing's perfect, but you get the idea. But at the same time, it's so crazy because you're tired of giving your heart away, but you want to give your heart away. You want to give your heart away to someone that loves you back and to treat you well. But at the same time, at least me, I feel so, I don't have the energy to meet anyone. Just the idea to go outside and meet someone, and start all the process all over again. It just makes me nauseous, makes me exhausted, makes me I don't know how to explain it. Please tell me that I'm not alone in this.
A lot of good men feel exactly the same. They still want a lasting relationship, but after investing their heart into the wrong people enough times, starting over feels more exhausting than staying single.
I just want to flirt. I just want to flirt with a good-looking man. Sue me. Sue me. Okay. Text the ex situationship? What's going on? What's going down? I don't know what step 2 is. Step 1, I was like, I want to make a dirty martini. Step 2 was I was going to make dinner, which now that I think about it, it's like ready to be cooked and I'm not cooking it. Step 3 was to watch Big Brother and Love Island UK, but I just want to flirt. I just want to flirt. I want to. Fuck. God. I love being single so much. I love it so much. Being single is the monkey best. Until it's not. Until it's actually fucking not. And I'm like, well, was it thumbs or fingers? I put a heavy pour of vodka in this if you couldn't tell. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep posting things and wait. Why does anyone post anything? It's because I want attention. Am I fucking being fake for that? No, I'm being real. I'm being real. We post a fucking bikini pic. I want attention. I want attention. Oh my God. Is this bitch gonna shut the fuck up? I think if you know, you know where I'm at right now. This sucks. This sucks. Donkey ass. Donkey ass. But an ass is a donkey's ass. This sucks monkey butt. What the fuck?
She says she loves being single until the loneliness kicks in. The reality is, attention isn't the same as connection. And that's the part modern dating keeps confusing.
I literally feel burnt out from being single. And I would just like to preface this video by saying I am ranting, I'm venting because I need to, and not because there's no advice, there's not really any advice to give. I just feel genuinely burnt out and exhausted from being single and being on my own. When you're single, like everything, you have to do everything yourself. I obviously do all the cleaning. I have to do all the food shopping. I do all the cooking. If I've had a really shitty day and I feel crap, there's no one when I get home that's like, don't worry, I'll cook dinner tonight. It's like, no, I still gotta do it. I'm burnt out from dating. Dating is really exhausting. I went on 2 dates a few weeks ago with a guy. They both went really well, kissed on both the dates. Then I got ghosted. And a few weeks after that, I went on 2 dates with a different guy. Again, both dates went great, kissed on both dates. On the second date, this guy was talking about like what we were gonna do on our third date. Ghosted again. That guy, I literally reached out to him and was like, hey, like, would you up for meeting each other again? I had a really good time on like the first 2 times. Let me know. And he responded, he was like, hi, of course I want to see you again. You made me laugh a lot. Of course I do. Like, how crazy. And I was like, okay, cool. And then never heard from him again. And if anyone says, oh, well, you just gotta make sure that you have like, you know, make plans with all your friends, I'm burnt out from that as well. I literally feel burnt out from like week after week after week that like I have to make sure that I book in all these social plans and make all these plans, or else I'm gonna be lonely as fuck for the weekend. Like 2 weekends ago, I spent the entire weekend on my own by myself because my social battery was kind of low. I like didn't have the social battery for having a one-to-one like with a friend where you have to just be kind of talking the whole time. But I didn't want to be alone. And again, it was a situation where I was thinking like, if I had a boyfriend, it would be fine because we would just spend the weekend together. We would just go to the beach and just chill out on the beach, you know, in comfortable silence. Like it's not like it's any effort where you're getting your socializing. I think at this age as well, for me anyway, it just seems really hard because so many people that I know, my friends, are getting married or getting engaged or getting pregnant and having babies. As I said at the start of the video, I'm just venting. I just need to have a vent about how it's hard. It's really hard and I feel burnt out. I literally feel burnt out at the moment of being alone. And if any of my friends are watching this and then you're thinking, no, you're not alone, it's not the same. It's not the same and you know it's not the same. Yes, having your best girlfriends is great. It's not the same as having a partner in life who is always there to support you. I'm burnt out from the apps. The apps are like a shit show, but it's also like, well, if I don't use the apps, every time if I delete apps, I don't go on dates. I only get the dates from the dating apps. I went to a run club the other day with my friend, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just gonna have to try and, maybe run clubs are where it's at. That's the thing as well, I don't want to go to run clubs. I don't want to go to run clubs. I'm only going because I'm like, okay, I need to get out, I need to get out there and meet people that way. It's just lonely, you know? It's just lonely and it's hard. And like, yes, there's great things about being single, blah, blah, blah.
This is exactly why so many good men have checked out of dating. The constant cycle of apps, false starts, and people disappearing burns everyone out. At some point, protecting your peace feels easier than starting over again.
I'm chronically single because I'm chronically unimpressed with men. For years, never having a boyfriend used to be like my biggest insecurity. I'll be 28 next week, never had a boyfriend. And if you would have told me at 18 that at 28 I still would have never had a boyfriend, I probably would have fell to my knees, throwing up, crying, ready to off myself, because I genuinely used to believe that something was wrong with me. I used to genuinely believe in the bottom of my heart, something must be wrong with me if all of my peers seem to be dating, seem to be getting boyfriends, having relationships, and now at my age getting engaged. Something must be wrong with me if I'm not doing that, right? And I realized over the last few years, after going out on dates, doing the dating apps, situationships, and you know, guy approaches you at a bar, all the shit, right? Just other than boyfriend, girlfriend. As I've gotten older and done that, I've realized that men don't know how to date. They don't. It's a very small, like 1 out of every 750,000 men know how to date. They know how to plan a date. They know how to talk to women. They know how to approach women. They know how to hold a conversation. Just the most basic, bare minimum things. I feel like bare minimum is still too high of a bar. Like it is just, it's how to be a human in a way. Like they don't know how to do that. And I should not be questioning my self-worth over the fact that men fall short in something. You know what I mean? And to be fair, it took me years to come to this conclusion. So I totally get that there are a lot of women and girls out there who still struggle and are still questioning themselves and their self-worth and have a lot of self-doubt over this, because being chronically single at a young age will fuck you up. It will. And honestly, as you get older, it will continue to fuck you up until honestly, I was about 26 when I came to this conclusion. But it used to be a huge insecurity for me, and now that I've been able to kind of pinpoint what the issue is in dating, I'm like, why the fuck should I feel insecure about this? And just to be clear, even though I'm chronically unimpressed with men, I do mourn the fact that I've never experienced true romance. Like that is something that I long for in a way, but kind of like in the way of a little girl longs for Prince Charming. You know what I mean? Like it's like a fantasy, you know, like I just don't truly believe that's out there. You know, I never say never, but it's not something that is actively bothering me in my life anymore. And it's refreshing. It's also a bit disappointing, but I feel like I have peace to just move on now. And just to be clear, I am in no way invalidating women's experiences who don't have the same mindset as me, because I get it and I agree with everything I've seen. It is almost like a humiliation ritual to constantly see some of your friends bounce in and out of relationships like that, but it's damn near impossible for you, right? It's frustrating, and I feel like jealous isn't the right word, but it is a shitty feeling overall, right? So I get it, and I've agreed with every single take I've seen. It's a shitty feeling, and I hope that, I don't know, it sucks.
It's easier to say men don't know how to date than to admit modern dating is failing both sides. Plenty of good men know exactly how to date. They've just stopped giving their time to people who assume the worst before they even begin.
I'm currently just feeling so sad about just being single. Being single can be so frustrating because like one day I'm just like totally content and like more than happy like being alone, and then like the next day will come and I'll be like a jumbled mess of emotions and just deeply saddened by just where I'm at and not having a person. It just feels sometimes like whiplash, and that's really hard for me. Like the hardest parts about being single is just like the constant back and forth. I think like being in your 20s in general is so hard, and like I just found myself like driving home from work and feeling so just like alone. And I have so many people in my life, like such great friends, and such great family, and it's just hard to explain this feeling of just like aloneness when you're single. It just sucks, like not having someone just like in the weeds with you, and that you can go to and like not have to explain. I just wish like after a long day or like a tiring day or a defeating day, I just could go home and like have someone who could just listen to me, who could like encourage me. I don't know if this is making sense. I also like feel this pressure, the weight of responsibility and pressure just like hits me in the face like a ton of bricks. This constant pressure of like, I'm the one, I have to take care of myself, like I have to provide for myself financially, like physically, emotionally, spiritually, X, Y, and it's all on me to like make sure I'm okay. I know that in my years of being single, like I've became so much stronger and like more independent, and there's so many things that I'm grateful for beyond measure being single, but I just do feel like I have this constant pressure on my shoulders and like in my heart and like in my head of like, it's you, like it's only you, and that's just really hard. You are not alone if you're struggling in singleness. I think we all have our days where we just aren't coming home from work and crying, and then we all have our days where sitting on a park bench reading by ourselves and just like wouldn't wish it any other way. And so it's just tough.
A lot of good men carry that same weight in silence. They go home to an empty place too, handle every responsibility alone, and still hope one day they'll meet someone who makes all the effort worth it.
I've been single for so long, I feel like, first of all, I've become a little bit cynical, but also I've become super independent. So it's hard for me to go out and spend this much time and effort into dating when I try to date with intention, right? And I think that that is something that's not done nearly as much anymore. Don't get me wrong, there are definitely people that do, but it's hard to find someone that has that same kind of mentality as you. And on top of that, like if we're talking about just the person that we're going to be with, like, do I truly believe that my one person in this entire world is just coincidentally going to be in Houston as well? Like, that's so hard for me to believe. So I don't know, that's kind of where my head is at right now, and it's been really hard to get out of this mindset and try to make dating fun again. So Houston girls, if you have any recommendations for like places you go to meet people, like please let me know.
The irony is, thousands of good men are thinking the exact same thing. They want to date with intention too, but after enough dead ends, many stopped chasing and started focusing on building a peaceful life instead.
This really sucks, you know, when you fill your day absolutely to the brim of things that your hobbies and all these things you do, but then when you're single, it's just like you end the day kind of just realizing you are alone, and there's like nothing to really change that in this current moment. Like, could I start swiping and just like randomly going on dates? Sure. Is it gonna make me feel fulfilled and like I'm with someone? No, it's gonna make me feel worse. But then there's also the part where like people tell you, oh, like find hobbies, do all these things. I ran for 9 miles, and then I made a YouTube video, and then I made another video for a brand, and then I filmed another video for a brand, and I also went to go read in the park for 2 hours. Like, and I made lunch and breakfast and dinner that were like healthy. So I'm like fully taking care of myself. I'm very well fed and healthy, and my mind is well fed too, and so is my spirit. But then there's always just the other end of it where it's just like, I'm still alone, and it sucks. Like, that's it. That there's no other thing to it. And the thing is, I don't want to be in a relationship with just anybody, right? Like, I'm not trying to be like, okay, I just need like a body. No, I want something equally as fulfilling as all the other things that are in my life. But at a certain point, those other things that are fulfilling your life still somehow don't feel totally fulfilling. Do you know what I mean?
This is the part people rarely acknowledge. Good men feel it too. They can build a career, stay fit, travel, and keep busy all day. But success doesn't replace genuine companionship. The difference is, many have simply stopped forcing it and are waiting for something real instead of settling. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and stay tuned for the next video.